Hello people, welcome back. Today's lesson is Pearl Jam's Grievance, which is a superb track requested by our very own patron, Mr. Daniel Barham. So thanks very much indeed, Daniel, for your support. And here is one of the tracks that you requested. Now, if you don't know what Patreon is, then please do check out the link below. It basically keeps this channel ticking along, but not only that, your support massively helps improve things for the channel, hopefully, which you see. I need to do a video on that as well. But anyway, enough chat. Let's play. Right, let's move on to tones. Now, I'm using my Odyssey for this, which sounds like this. This is very, very light overdrive. Now, if you've got a medium overdrive pedal, then just crank the gain right down. If you've got like an Archer or a Klon type or something like that, this is my Archer actually. You could use those settings that I've got on my Archer there. Now I'm going to stick with the Odyssey because I love the tweakable EQ options. It just gives you a ton of nice sounds. Anyway, that's what you want to go for. Low overdrive, okay? Now the opening riff is a little tricky, but let me try and play it through for you. That's about as good as I can play that. So basically you're going to be going for an E minor or an E minor 7 kind of shape to a G. Which if you fret it like that, with your first and second finger on the A and D respectively, and your little finger, or you could play it with your third finger if you like, on the 3rd fret on the B string, then you only have to move one finger to get to the G, your second finger. So you move your second finger from the 2nd fret on the D string to the 3rd fret on the E string. Get that first before you move on, because otherwise it gets super tricky. Now, interesting thing about this riff, which you may have noticed, is it's a bar of 4/4 and a bar of 2/4. So you're going to count 6, okay? So this is, that's 4 beats, and then you're going to play, that's 2 beats. Okay, so. All right, so I think Eddie's probably playing. I don't even know if he's doing that, but he's just outlining the chords. Anyway, this is going to be the bit that you'll want to play, I'm sure. So you start with an E5, palm muted, then you play the octave. Alright, that's palm muted again. Then this run. So the first part slowly is this. Okay, that again. Change position. I think the first time it just plays that, okay, which is as per tab. But I think the majority of the riff goes. I hear that slide there, and I think the best way to play that is to play this. Play those 2 notes. And as soon as you play these 2 notes together, take your first and second fingers off the fretboard, okay? Then slide up from the 3rd fret to the 5th. So if you do that in an exaggerated way, it'll probably be a bit easier to get. Okay? Alright, so just practice that around until you get it, and then put the 2 bits together. So there's a fair bit going on in that first little riff, but plain sailing from here. Then you're just gonna, rock out with your socks out. that's the first and the second time round. The third time round, it plays that bit, plays that phrase twice, and it plays the plays that twice as long as well. Okay, so let's go through that. You're basically repeating the same phrase over and over again, right? It sounds a bit more complex because of the drumming that's going on, but essentially you're just going 5 to 4 on the A string with a fifth or a power chord, okay? But you're only playing the root and the fifth. So D5 to C sharp 5. So you play 4 times round of that, which is 2 eighth notes and a rest. And then to finish the phrase, you play 5 4 5 4. All right. So that slowly. 2 3 4. Okay. And then you're going to go up to the 7th fret, which is the E, and just play eighth notes for 2 bars. And then you go around that again. Third time, you play it for twice as long, which is this. Alright, and I think that's Mike doing that bit there where he goes to the low E. Okay, so you're going to play twice round of the. For the last 2 times, just include the open E as well. Then 2 lovely chords, which is a D7 to an A minor 7. But I think they're played in open position. Play those twice, then you're going to play, oh, and Stone does a fill actually. You'll hear on the second A minor 7, you'll hear him play into the next bit, okay? So Stone would play this. Okay, so just a walking little run. So you can put that in if you want. The next 2 chords are just A and G. And then you're back in. And the next bit is Stone. This is like a bridge kind of riff, I guess. But it goes like this. And then, alright, which is 2 bars of just E5. So you're playing, you're always playing the open G here, but you're fretting various notes on the B string. So you're starting on the 8th fret. So 8, 7, 5, 3. And that's a dotted quarter note, okay? So 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay? Then you play 1 3 1 0. Again, you're always playing the G string there, okay? All right, so that all together. Plays that again. Then the third time round, there's a variation which goes like this. And then you're into. I think it does that when it comes out of it. So it gets a bit frenetic there. But you're basically just going to be playing 8th notes for this last bit. So you're going to play 3 of each up to the 10th fret, then 2 of 12 and 13. So that slowly. Then back into just one of those though, then you're back into that again. Then you've just got 4 chords for the outro, and they go like this. Which are lovely. So those chords, E major. The second chord is a bit like the Better Man, which you could play, which is D with F sharp in the bass. Totally works, but I don't think I hear that. So what I think they're doing is, which is just leaving that open B. And they might only be playing the first 4 notes actually. And then the 4 chords for the last 2. So entirely up to you what you do. The last 2 is just a C and an A. And then you'll also hear Mike playing this. And some of you may notice that he's nicked that out of his own black solo as well. So you're basically just on the 5th fret on the B string, the E string's open. Play that 4 times, and then you just put your finger on the 7th fret on the E string, and then take it off. So. So that is it. Hope you all enjoyed that one. Daniel, thank you so much indeed for your support over at Patreon. Massively appreciate it, matey. So hope you enjoyed this one as a thank you. Cheers now. See you soon.